Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Thursday night. And we begin tonight with that new warning from the CDC, and it's blunt. They are now urging Americans not to travel this Thanksgiving. With the nation having lost more than 250,000 American lives to this, and given what they've seen in just the last 24 hours, nearly 200,000 new cases, the numbers are simply accelerating too fast, and they fear that Thanksgiving will only make this worse if we all don't pitch in. We took note of this map from the New York Times showing the nation's hotspots today, the deepest red there, but you can see this virus is all across the country. And after passing that 250,000 mark, the CDC now projects that we could see 298,000 lives lost by mid-December. Governors across the country saying this is dire, pleading for the public's help. Louisiana's governor tonight saying his state is in the third surge of this pandemic. Ohio's governor reporting hospitalizations are now at a critical state, the highest so far in this pandemic. New Hampshire imposing a statewide mask mandate, and California tonight with a new overnight curfew for much of that state. There's also news coming in tonight on a third vaccine showing promise as well, and Dr. Fauci in the White House briefing room for the first time in months late today. ABC's Whit Johnson leading us off here in New York.
Tonight, the CDC is recommending against travel this Thanksgiving, as it now forecasts another 46,000 Americans could die by December 12th. A staggering potential toll of nearly 300,000 people. A vaccine can't come soon enough. The White House Coronavirus Task Force briefing for the first time since July. Dr. Anthony Fauci touting the effectiveness of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines and reassuring Americans they will be safe.
So we need to put to rest any concept that this was rushed in an inappropriate way. This is really solid.
The general in charge of distribution for Operation Warp Speed promising the vaccines, if approved, will be on the move immediately.
I can look you in the face and say to you, EUA comes, 24 hours later, vaccines will be distributed out to the American people and be ready for administration.
Hospitalizations are now climbing in all 50 states, nearly 80,000 patients, a new record. ICUs hit hard in South Dakota, where new cases have surged by 400% in the last 2 months, but still no statewide mask mandate.
A lot of us are just tired of seeing the negative comments from the community, the lack of understanding of quite how serious this illness is.
And tonight, about 100 of the country's biggest hospital groups out with a new ad, begging the public to do their part and wear a mask. Healthcare workers grinding through exhaustion 8 months into the pandemic.
We know every day we come into work, it's going to be one of the worst days we've had.
Ohio reaching critical hospitalization levels. California ordering a curfew in hard-hit counties between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. Outside Oklahoma City, 13-year-old Devin Embry went from the football field to the ICU, now fighting for his life on oxygen.
Devin was one of the ones who did not want to go back to school because he was so scared of it. He wanted to play football, and he couldn't do it if he stayed at home.
In Utah, retired music teacher Grover Wilhelmsen playing his beloved violin while on a breathing machine, lifting the spirits of hospital staff before becoming too ill and requiring sedation.
That was just a remarkable scene, and Whit joins us now with Pfizer, the first vaccine we heard about. They believe 95% effective, expected to apply for emergency use authorization, as we know, tomorrow. Moderna saying theirs is ready, too. And now news on a third vaccine tonight?
David, Oxford and AstraZeneca say new results show their vaccine is safe and produce robust immune responses in healthy adults and people over the age of 70. They are still awaiting data from late-stage trials, but the vaccine rollout is expected to take months, so the task force is urging Americans to double down on things like masks and other public health measures. David?
All right, Whit Johnson leading us off here in New York tonight. Whit, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.